Hello and welcome to Firefight Friday. It is the 28th, uh, and this is a video series where I go over whatever's on my mind as we play a PVE game mode, and we are jumping into a firefight game in the middle. At least it's still in the first round. And last week I didn't get an episode out. I couldn't think of a subject really. Alright, here's ammo. And well, considering it's Thursday at 10 p.m., I'm really cutting it close for a video. Anyway, the subject I'm coming with is basically why I stopped being a Christian. And I already can tell the people who probably need to hear this will not listen simply due to my avatar. What the? But yeah, there's a reason why my avatar is a little demon person. And that actually has to deal with my interactions with Christianity. And yeah, I went to a Christian school. In fact, it's where I met Aquila and Rivalry. We both met. We all went to the same school. And never really went to church. And I'm autistic.
Weapon drop.
Learning about the Bible was one of my kind of special interests. It was I ended up always wanting to know context behind stuff. Because that's just my inquisitive nature. And apparently, this is not really looked upon well by the Christian community if they go, hey, here's a rule, and you go, hey, you know why they had that rule? Well, it was X, Y, and Z, and these things don't necessarily apply to modern day life, or like one of the major ones is like gay marriage, where like, oh, being gay is considered a bad thing in the Bible. Never mind the fact that the original translation do not actually mention gay in these verses. They mention pedophilia. But the original was why marriage is between a man and a woman, for instance, is because marriage is a property exchange in the Bible. It's about who gets what land, who gets what animals, and combining what.
Your team about to score.
And yeah, people didn't want to hear that, or they thought I was undermining things when I just was kind of sharing the fact. Or life. Good thing I hit my. But yeah, even today, even though I'm not really a practicing Christian, I still do follow the philosophy that is expounded by Jesus. You know, humility, helping those in need, kindness first, all that kind of jazz. And it doesn't really. For me, I viewed it as a good philosophy, but like, I don't know, maybe not the maybe not the religious part, but more the philosophy part. Wow, he's present.
I will end you! Hill control.
Oh, I need ammo. But, yeah. Turns out, reading all that Bible and stuff, finding all the lore, and people didn't like that. It didn't help that I was autistic and ADHD, because having a meltdown, they basically thought I was demon-possessed. I was called a demon, just for being an unmedicated autistic person. And, yeah, I'm queer right now, but I wasn't back when I was dealing with these Christians at the Christian school. And so it was kind of just being discriminated against because I was autistic. And like, it wasn't like, oh, make fun of the autistic person. It was like, you are an abomination to the Lord for being autistic, kind of shit. And I did learn a lot from this Christian school. Like, for example, it was a Zionist Christian school, where they believed, and we were taught this in class, that Israel needs to control the entire territory of what they used to have, like 3,000 years ago. That way, all of the Jews could go back to Jerusalem, and then when every Jewish person is in Israel, the entire world will declare war on Israel. And that would bring about the end of the world. And this was said as a good thing. You know, because that's such a pro-Jewish point, is we need all the Jews in one place so they die at the right time. And that always sat wrong with me. I mean, any group of people, oh, we're going to encourage people to die, so our prophecy that isn't even written over to English. Anyway, most of my problem with Christianity is the followers. And I'm not going to say that every Christian is like one of these evangelical extremists, because that's what they are.
Set start. Hill incoming.
But a lot of the stuff that they viewed countered Alright, you got that? Cool. Countered what the Jesus parts were. Like, they were clearly, we're gonna follow Paul and not follow Jesus, and I've never liked Paul's parts. For those who aren't as well versed in the Bible, Paul wrote half of the New Testament. The first half is the Gospels of Jesus, and then the second half is all just Paul making rules for the church. And you might be asking, who is Paul? Well, Paul was originally a guy called Saul, who was tasked with destroying this new cult at the time of Christianity, which was going against the Roman Empire. And magically, oh, I didn't need to switch weapons. But magically, Paul goes, hey, by the way, I'm called Paul now, and I saw God, and he said to stop killing Christians, and so now we're chill, and make me the leader of your church. And so they did. And yeah, he started making a bunch of rules that went against the exact same things that Jesus talked about. And a lot of modern Christianity is based off of the teachings of Paul. Churches are based off of Paul's teachings. Which is why a lot of Christians don't seem to follow the teachings of Jesus. What's with the hunters?
Your team scored.
Overshield available.
We might actually do more.
Weapon
on.
drop.
But yeah, the kind of people there were very wealthy, very stuck up.
Set start. Hill incoming.
And they viewed how much money you had as how much God liked you, which again goes against what Jesus says, because Jesus is like blessed are the poor. He who is rich in this life will be poor in the next. Who is poor in this life will have riches in the next. I don't know what you told me there.
He's taken one of us.
But yeah, it was a lot of hypocrisy, and I wasn't a fan of hypocrisy, and when you point this out, apparently people get mad.
Reinforcements.
I mean, instead of changing their behavior, but I've learned that is something that autistic people expect, and then neurotypical. I mean, even today, a lot of American Christians tend to be following the American dream and obeying the American principles more than obeying the principles of God.
Killing spree.
And yeah, it rubbed me the wrong way. I mean, even church, like, I know atheists kind of go around with on about the separation of church and state, but the separation of church and state is actually designed so that you wouldn't be worshiping the state. Because, oh god, that's way too much. I'm dying a lot.
Team took the hill.
But the separation of church and state was to protect the church from the state, so that we didn't have a thing like Britain did, where the head of state was also the head of the religion. And yeah, that a lot of modern Christians keep trying to tie the government and the religion, and they keep trying to dictate everyone live by their moral code, which they say is the only moral code that matters. And so they don't even believe that if you don't believe in God, that you can't have any moral standards. It's, I don't know. It's a lot of people trying to push their way of thinking and authoritarianism to control people when they don't even follow their own rules. And that's probably the thing that rubs me wrong. And again, I'm queer, but like, it's not even the fact that they like hate queer people, so that is the amount of it. It's just the oh shit! It's just the hypocrisy.
Pathetic. 2 enemies were
it would be a surprise SRM.
Spartans are extinct.
But like, they don't feed the poor. They don't help those in need. Like, there was that whole TikTok thing that was going around where someone was calling churches to ask
What is
for
it? Word to you.
infant formula. And all of the churches, with the exception of like 3 of them, were like, no, you have to be a member of ours.
You think this will save
But yeah, that's kind of just what rubbed me wrong. They don't even follow their own.
What incompetence.
Almost out of ammo, Spartan.
Yeah.
The Spartans are dead,
Trying to get up there.
and soon you will join them.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm missing something on my notes. But Eshram's kind of a jerk. Wow, is no... Alright, fine. We'll grab this.
Gosh, that's an intimidating weapon.
Fun.
Enemy team took the hill.
Go away.
Hill control.
Ammo reserves depleted.
1 bullet. Are you kidding me? Wait. Okay, he's dead.
Your team scored.
Alright, well, I hope you had fun watching and listening to a different point of view than you might be used to. I hope you are having a fun after Thanksgiving Friday. I hope you are relaxing and maybe you found some good deals via capitalism. But yeah, have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Alright, I actually got to look and check on my notes, and there was one major point that I forgot. And that is I feel like a lot of Christians aren't interested in helping others or even, spreading the teachings. They're more interested in feeling superior to others. And yeah, it's all tied in ego about how, God loves them more than anyone else, and therefore they can do nothing wrong. I hate that. That is that nothing gets me more rooting for your downfall than a huge ass ego that lets you think that you can do anything. Like, come on. Jesus's whole thing was to be humble. But yeah. That's the part I missed.